All right there, friends. So now that you've watched all the other introductory videos, we're going to do an actual live draft right now. We're going to run through the first 6 rounds, at least on this video, and just to show you how it works and to show you how it can help you win your draft. So we're doing a draft on Underdog right now. Looks like I'm going to be drafting from the 4th position. So I've got the app open up here on the right side, and let's go ahead. We're going to do best ball rules. Do you want to engage the recommended player filters? No, but the size of the league is 12, and I am picking 4th. So let's go ahead and enter draft mode. Let's see who it's recommending. We got to just let it calculate in here, but it's going to break it down round by round. And so it's saying here, Bijan is the top, although because this is best ball, I've typically been taking a wide receiver first just because wide receivers go very fast in this draft. You really want an elite option there. And there are some really good running backs that are available later than you think. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And we're going to just refresh the screen just to make sure that everything is good on there. I tried to do this one earlier and it like froze up on me after the first pick. But it does say Justin Jefferson's a long shot to make it to us. Tyreek Hill, I think, is a fantastic option, and I might be able to pair him with Tua, but probably not. I'm going to get myself an elite quarterback. That's a key. Okay, so it's already to me. So I'm going to go with Tyreek, who is the highest rated wide receiver still on the board. Great value for points. Not as high a points as Bijan Robinson, but I'm not really looking for those points right now because I can make up those running back points later. So we got a little bit of a gap here till our next pick, although this is moving pretty quickly. You can see for the second round, it's recommending Josh Allen, Ramondre Stevenson, Deebo Samuel. So those are all decent choices here. It does say Nick Chubb is the top choice if he makes it to us, but he is a long shot to make it to our pick, but we can still put him on the queue. And I love to use the queue. Really, it helps make the whole draft situation much better as far as not missing guys. If there's a guy that you want and he doesn't make it to, and you don't choose him, but he makes it to your next pick, that's fantastic. So, Josh Allen is there. We got Ramondre. We've got Jalen Hurts as a long shot. We'll put him on the queue. Let's get some wide receivers on here. We can get Deebo. We can get Chris Olave is a long shot. Well, we'll just have to see which of these long shots make it to us. Patrick Mahomes is a long shot. Let's see here. Josh Jacobs not really interested in. Derrick Henry not really interested in. T. Higgins not really interested in. All right, well let's just see what happens here and who makes it to us at our second pick. We can also start just queuing up the third round as well before it gets back to us. Third round is recommending Najee Harris, which again I've been getting him in nearly every draft I've been taking. Very heavily weighted. Jahmyr Gibbs, also a good option for the third round. Deebo here is recommending for the third round, so we won't take Deebo with our second pick for sure. I might end up just taking a quarterback because I've been going elite wide receiver and elite quarterback because, again, it gives you a solid foundation, and those running quarterbacks are so valuable as far as providing real week-to-week value. Where am I? It should be coming back to me pretty quick. Oh, there I am. I'm at 2.9. Okay. So who else can we put here? We can put Amari Cooper. We can pick Joe Burrow, although I could take Joe Burrow in the third instead of taking a quarterback in the second. But you can see that Allen and Hurts and Mahomes are all still on the board. I'm going to take one of them. I'm just going to grab one of these guys because I think they're all extremely good. We can go Ridley. Is it to me yet? No, not to me yet. Where is Ridley? There's Ridley. Okay. So look, the 2 of the 3 made it to me. I'm going to take Josh Allen. dude just provides monstrous amounts of points, and that's what you need. That's what you need to win, man. It's just a horse race. Whoever can score the most points. So we'll see who makes it to us, back to us on this next pick. Let's see here. Drake London is recommended. So you can see here, all the players are sorted by their Cuddy score, and so the highest scoring players are always at the top of the list. And this gives you an idea as to when you need to take players. Now we don't need to worry about quarterback for a while because I took my elite quarterback, so that's good. We'll worry about quarterback again in like the 11th round if we were going to go out that far. Let's see here: T. Higgins, Christian Watson, Jerry Jeudy. See, none of these guys I'm super interested in. Metcalf, yeah. I think I got enough in the queue right now for at least the third round. It's almost back to us anyway. So you can see all my options that are still on the board here. Now, according to this system, they're saying Ramadre at 211, Najee at 203. For me, I've got Najee at 193, and I've got Ramadre at 183. So I actually think in the app, I've got Najee ahead of Ramadre as far as value goes. Okay, so do I just go with Najee? You know what? I'm going to try. Well, I really do need to lock down my number one running back. So I'll take Najee. I'll take Najee here. Go ahead and draft him. So that's it. So let's go to the fourth round here. Let's take a look at who it's recommending for the fourth round. Terry McLaurin, Michael Pittman, Justin Herbert. So we got some actually pretty decent options at wide receiver in the fourth round. So we'll definitely get those guys on the queue. There's McLaurin. There's Pittman. What other wide receivers? So we're going to use the filter here. Just look at receivers. Oh, Drake London, who I already have highlighted. He's a long shot to make it to us at that pick. I'd love to get London if he makes it. The rest of the receivers don't look that great. Let's look at running backs. Whoops. Running backs, Kenneth Walker is the only long shot. Boy, that's very limited. And we've already got our quarterbacks. We don't need Justin Herbert. I think it's because it's just such a short turnaround here. There's not a huge pool of players to choose from. I'll go ahead and I will put Kenneth Walker on the queue just so we have him there as a placeholder. But we'll see what happens here. And let's pull the board up too. We haven't been looking at this. So where are we? Almost at the end of the third round. So you can see there's a big run of running backs here in the third. So like I said, that's why it's not a problem to take a running back, wait that long to even take your number one. So, but I'm very happy with the start so far. Tyreek, Josh Allen, Najee. I've got a top 3 wide receiver in my opinion. Number one quarterback, and I've got a top 5 running back. I'm projecting Najee to be top 5 this year. So very happy with the start, and it is almost back to us here, seeing some guys that I do very much like coming off the board already. There's Joe Burrow. I love the upside of Joe Burrow this year. I got to say, of all the contract year quarterbacks, I'm most enthusiastic about Joe Burrow. I mean, the offense that's built around him is fantastic. The upside is there, man. It is there. He can be like a top 3 quarterback this year on a contract year for sure, playing for big money. I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays, $55 million a year is the going rate. It's kind of an unbelievable amount of money. But, that's how it is. That's how the league is. So you just go with what it is. But you can see we still got lots of good options here. I definitely need to boost up my wide receivers now. So I think I might go wide receiver here, actually. I think that might be where we're going. I would love it if Drake would make it to us. Projected at 182 points. Terry McLaurin at 187. Pittman at 185. So all these guys are all about the same. But they're all wide receiver ones. Super important with the Cuddy system. That's what you want. So let's go ahead. We'll take the guy with the earliest ADP right now. We'll go ahead and we'll take London. And then I'll grab either McLaurin or Pittman on the wraparound. Hopefully, I'm more enthusiastic about McLaurin than I am about Pittman, just because Pittman's got a rookie quarterback. I just not a big fan of the rookie quarterbacks. And we can move on to round 5 here and start looking at players. It's recommending Deontay Johnson, Dameon Pierce, Cam Akers. Look at Dameon Pierce, 5th round. It's just the nature of this game. So, the best ball, these running backs go way later than you think they would. And so he's a great option. Let's look at what other running backs here. Besides Dameon Pierce, Cam Akers. That's another one who I've been grabbing in a lot of drafts this year. Contract year for Cam Akers. Love his usage at the end of last season. It's almost back to us. Looks like Terry McLaurin is still there. That's great. And definitely want to get Deontay Johnson on there. Love the upside of Deontay Johnson. He is the dude. The dude's volume is just unbelievable. I can't believe George Pickens is going ahead of him. But yeah, McLaurin made it back to us. So let's go ahead. We'll take McLaurin. And great. So we've already got 3 wide receivers. That's really good. That makes me feel very comfortable. And you can see here that Michael Pittman might even make it to the next round. Oh wait, no, I just did the 5th round. I'm sorry. I need to go to the 6th round now. So 6th round, let's look at wide receivers. What do we got? Well, besides Deontay, Quentin Johnson, who I very much like for the rookies. Where's Quentin? There he is. Gabe Davis. Where are you, Gabe? There you are. George Pickens. I know where he is. George Pickens. Jordan Addison. All those guys score really well. As long as they've got a green circle around their Cuddy score, for me, that's a recommend. That's a guy you should consider. Let's look at the running backs. Running backs this round, nothing great. Pacheco, Swift, Cook. Pacheco and Swift rate as risky picks, so I think I'm going to steer clear of running backs on this round. We'll look for round 7 to maybe grab a running back. Tight ends, if I wanted to grab tight end, Darren Waller's the best option here. Not really interested in that. We don't need a quarterback, so don't need to worry about that. So I think we're set up for our next pick. And once we make that pick, we will conclude the video here. But again, I invite you to go to my website. Go to 16roundsplus.com. Get this app. It is going to make a huge difference in how you draft this year. It is, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's been very smooth. Like even if a guy that I like gets taken, it's no problem. I've got so many guys in the queue. It's amazing. And this app is allowing me to strategize and plan out, who am I going to take on the next round? I'm not even concerned with what other players are taking. It's really of minimal concern to mine. If I'm in a regular draft with like a minute or a 2-minute clock, something like that, I can track like what the guy before me and the guy right after me are doing, so I can know when I need to take what players because of what their needs are. That's important, but these games move so fast, you can't really track that, and it doesn't really matter. You just want to make sure you get the guys that you want. So, I like the fact that Cam Akers is still available here. But look, we got all four of our wide receivers still on the board. I'd be taking my 4th wide receiver. If Akers doesn't make it, I'll grab one of these guys. But that will give me 4 wide receivers in the first 6 rounds. That's very, very good. And then, my overall goal is to get 3 quarterbacks, 3 tight ends, 5 running backs, and 7 wide receivers. That's my goal. But right now, with the wide receivers that I currently have with Tyreek, London, and McLaurin, that's a very good start, very solid. And getting Deontay Johnson in there, that would just solidify that position. So, and it's back to me. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to take Deontay Johnson here just because of the volume. Dude gets amazing volume. But that's how it works. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Have yourself a great fantasy day. And like I said, go to 16roundsplus.com. Get this app. Going to totally make a difference. So have a great day. Okay, so we're going to go to 7. 7 is recommending Quentin Johnson. Oh, wait, that's still Quentin Johnson, George Pickens, Alexander Madison. Charbonnet, Madison, Johnson, Gabe, Pickens, Sutton, Flowers. Ugh, I don't really like any of those guys. Oh, shit. Great. What did it do? Quentin. All right, so now now I'm loaded for bear. Now I got to get myself some running backs. Okay, so running backs, AJ Dillon, James Cook, and Zach Charbonnet. All right.